Hi, I'm Simon with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to show you how to repair your appliance. Are you ready? Remember, anytime you work on your appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there is no chance of electrocution. Also, make sure that you turn the water off and pull out the drain hose from the standpipe. In this video, we'll show you how to replace the motor in a Maytag washer. It's going to be a very easy repair, should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. For this job, we're going to need a putty knife, 5/16" nut driver, a flat blade screwdriver, a 3/8 socket wrench with an extension, a 3/16 Allen wrench, a pair of large pliers, and a pair of needle nose pliers. When you open up the package, you're getting a new motor, a new connector plug, and the instructions sheet. The Maytag washer motor provides the power to the drain pump and to the transmission. The main reasons why the motor would need to be replaced is if its bearings go bad, causing a loud noise, or if its windings burns or shorts out. Make sure the water is off, get a small towel ready, and then using the large pliers, unscrew and remove the inlet hoses. Insert the putty knife into the seam on the side of the front panel near the bottom and pry it out. Repeat the procedure on the opposite side. Take the front panel by its sides at the bottom and lift it up to disengage it from the cabinet. Let's tape the lid down and now tilt the washer on its back on a 4x4 wooden block. Remove both belts. And now we're going to raise the washer back on its feet. Using the 5/16" nut driver, take out the screw and remove the motor shield. You will need to push the motor just a bit back. Using the same nut driver, take out the screw that holds the green ground wire. We need to remove the electrical wires from the motor switch. Don't worry about memorizing the order of how the wires are connected. We are going to use a different type of connector. Using the flat blade screwdriver, remove all the wires from the motor switch. Using the 5/16" nut driver, take out two screws at the back of the motor carriage. Push the motor back and take out the front 5/16" screw. Now we can lift the motor out of the washer and place it on the table. Locate the Allen screw on the side of the motor pulley and insert the 3/16" Allen wrench. Before removing the pulley, please note that it's installed flush with the motor shaft. Then, using the large pliers, turn the Allen wrench counterclockwise to break loose the set screw, and then remove the motor pulley. Using the needle nose pliers, remove both springs. Using the 3/8" deep socket wrench, unscrew the 4 nuts that are holding the motor carriage. Memorize the way the carriage is mounted and lift it off the motor. Remove the ground wire from the post. This is the old motor next to the new one. If you don't have this part, you can get it from AppliancePartsPros.com. Install the green ground wire on one of the posts directly opposite from the motor switch. Mount the carriage on the motor and using the 3/8" deep socket wrench secured with the 4 nuts. Using the needle nose pliers, install the springs. Install the motor pulley flush on the motor shaft. Tighten the set screw with the 3/16" Allen wrench and the large pliers. Before installing the motor, we need to connect the new plug to the existing harness. Just follow the color code. Bring the motor next to the opening and connect the harness plug to the motor switch. These 2 tabs on the motor carriage should be inserted in the 2 openings in the washer base. Turn the motor over and put the pulley through the opening in the base. Using the 5/16" nut driver, install 2 screws at the back of the carriage. Push the motor back and install the third 5/16" screw in front of the carriage. Using the 5/16" nut driver, attach the green ground wire to the base. Pull the extra wire harness through the retainer clip. Push the motor back in just a little bit and then place the motor shield on the side lip of the cabinet and secure it with a 5/16" screw. And now let's lay the washer on its back. Install the transmission and pump belts. Alright, now we can lift the washer on its legs and remove the tape. Then place the front panel locking clips into the cutouts in the top panel, lower the bottom and push it in firmly to lock. Carefully, so the valve's threads are not damaged, thread on both inlet hoses by hand and then tighten them just a bit with the pliers. Make sure you didn't switch around the hot and the cold water hoses. Put the drain hose into the standpipe. Turn the water on. Plug the washer in and check if it works properly. And by the way, do you realize that you just replaced the motor on your washer? Thank you for being a part of another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. For any of your future appliance repair projects, please check out our other repair videos available on our site, on Facebook, and on YouTube.